Hey, welcome back to YouTube's slowest car conversion series. In this episode, I'm going to put the car on a diet and start taking stuff off of it. This is part 1 of my Honda Beat's weight loss journey. So yeah, it's been a while. Sorry for making you guys wait so long for another Beat episode. The last couple months have been busy. I finished editing our road trip series. The weather has been not great. I apparently tried to drift to the track and failed, but it's okay, it was on the gas bike. And then the new Zelda came out, so that's where all my time went, and is still being spent. If you remember from one of my videos like 6 months ago, I got the car on the scales, and without the hardtop it weighed 753.5 kilos. But I'm putting 200 kilos worth of Energica stuff in it, so I need to make sure this car is as light as possible before even starting the conversion. There's a really cool YouTube channel from Ireland called Jazda, where this guy removed basically everything from his Honda Beat, and he made a spreadsheet of how much everything weighed. Shout out to David and his awesome accent.
It's going to be an absolute bear to get these out.
He shot a video about how to remove your air conditioning, so I'm going to do that first. I'm starting with air conditioning because I want to see how much I can remove from the car while still being able to drive it. There are still some things I need to sort out while the car is drivable, like swapping to an electric brake booster and making sure all that works before I pull the engine out. I'm trying to be more responsible with this project in hopes of actually completing it. And if you're curious why I'm removing the air conditioning, it's a convertible. Convertibles don't need air conditioning. I had a local shop degas it because I don't think it's legal or safe to do it yourself, but now it should be all ready to go. If this is the car's weight right now, let's see how much I can subtract for that number by the end of this video. Yeah, oh hey, alright, so these are the pipes that the shop took off. Just saves me some work. Oh, it looks like it leaked though. Some of the refrigerant, which the shop said was like some of the oldest, most toxic stuff that not even Japan uses anymore. This is where those pipes hooked up, which is just loose. This goes forward under the car and all the way to the front. And then there's the compressor down there, which I'll have to take off too, somehow. Maybe the cat can do it. You can help me, right? Anyway, let's go over to the front and see what we're working with out here. Okay, so this is what the front of it looks like. Not a whole lot to see. It's kind of cool that you can see the whole tire, and like if you need to work on it, you can just kind of lean on that. It's nice. I don't know, just cool. Removing the air conditioning means there's like a little radiator that goes with the air conditioning, and it's under this thing, this spare tire holder thing. So let's remove that and see what it looks like. Rotate the radiator cap. That's how tight fitment is in here. Quite tight. Well, it's heavy. So this is what the front of the Beat looks like. That's the radiator for the engine, and that's the air conditioning little heat exchanger. Is that what you call it? I don't know. Anyway, it looks heavy, so I'm taking it out. Yeah, it looks like I can take that out, whatever that is, little canister, all these little hoses that go, this thing goes here and then routes through the car and stuff, and so yeah, awesome, I'm so excited. Cool, so now we can see all the way through. And yeah, it's these nuts right there. The bolts come from the bottom, which is why I had to take off that panel, and that took like half an hour. It shouldn't have, but it did. Thankfully these are all 10mm bolts. So far I've only needed one tool. If I lose this 10mm, I'm going to die. So now I can kind of see these hoses and where they go back all the way to the back of the car. Yeah, mid-engine cars don't really make sense. See, I need to find out which one goes to the radiator, and then if I loosen it or just take it off down here, then it can drop and I can pull it out with the radiator, hopefully. That's the idea. Yeah, working in the driveway sucks. That one, but where does it go? It's bolted to there. Pretty amazing that our phones have lights on them now. Oh, they're not really phones anymore either, huh? They're more like just cameras with email. The baby wasn't really working, so I got the enforcer. Yeah, nice. Well, it's looking a whole lot emptier in there. Pretty sweet. Here's the pipe that's loose. These two actually. And then these go to, there's another little bracket holding them here. And then probably another bracket holding them there. Here's all the places that I bottomed out so far. Quite a few. I should be able to just unbolt that with the enforcer, and the rest of them, let's see, where do those go? Up. So I'll probably have to take off the access hatch and see where these things go. Once they're loose, it'll be easy to, I can just shake them and find out which ones they are. I know this has nothing to do with converting the car to electric really, but I'm having a lot of fun, so thanks for watching. There you go. It's free. Having this access hatch here is so cool. It's kind of like having a hood in the back, because this hood is kind of useless because this is just the ends, like the back of the engine. But you have another one here that you can get to the air conditioning compressor, so I'll probably use that later. But for now, here's the engine. These are the air conditioning lines. I'm just narrating over this part because I probably spent an hour trying to get these hoses out, but they're bent in such a crazy shape that it was just way too difficult to get them out with the engine still in, so I resorted to a tool I haven't used in a while. Sometimes rusty shears are the answer. Yeah, this is the shape I was talking about. That wasn't happening. For the compressor, it's easier to get to it if you take the airbox off, but it's still a mission to get these bolts out. Okay, I just have to show what I just did. So, this is crazy. So, let's see if it'll focus on, there you go, that hole in there, that thing. Yeah, I had to unscrew this bolt and went through that hole in the frame. Like it ended up like this, like in here. As I was unscrewing, I was like unscrewing by hand over here, and this was already in the frame. Just ridiculous. I guess that's the bolt that holds the alternator though, so it's pretty important. It's got to be beefy. So I chose to take out the bolt on the bottom because I just couldn't get to this. It was just, the compressor was blocking it and it's just so strong. So yeah, so now I have to take out this bracket because it's just like a bunch of loose adjustable stuff that's holding everything on. And then I gotta put the bolt back in that holds the alternator so that doesn't fall out. That'd be good. But yeah, I'll get that out and clean all this up, lose some more weight. In the end, here's how much everything weighed, and it all added up to 17.56 kilos, or 38.7 pounds. Quite a lot of weight savings.
But wait! There's more!
So I was thinking about just stopping there with the whole AC removal thing, but there's actually some more stuff under the dash I can take out, which Jazda shot a video of, and I watched it and it looked pretty easy, so I'm just going to do all that. He just removed the AC core and put everything back in, so the heater and stuff still works. But I don't really use the heater in this car, so I'm just going to take out everything. But I'll leave the dash as is, and I'll even leave this here for now, just to make it look like everything's still working. But I'll just unplug it all and take it all out and see how much weight I can save. Okay. There's a little ETC card reader in here. I'll find out where that's like. Oh, okay. Somebody just chopped it up. David did such a good job in his video that I'm not really going to share the whole removal thing, but if you're just curious what it looks like down here, there's like a fan thing. That's the AC core, and then there's a heater thing in there. But removing the actual heater unit, which is like this big box in here, is a bit more involved than I expected, because there are some hoses that go out to the front, and I feel like I saw some pipes that go like maybe from the engine, they get heat from the engine, right? So that's how the heater works, I guess. I don't know. So I'm not really ready to remove that yet. I gotta find out where all those things go and if it's safe to unplug and all that stuff. Yeah, right now this is how it looks. So I took out the glove box, which is just like it's like that big. It's so tiny, and it's got holes in it because of the ETC. And then this kick panel or whatever is next to it. So I mean, right now the dash feels pretty even on both sides, and I'm thinking that you have more leg room, just a bit. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. So that's where I'm at. I removed a bunch more stuff, so I'm gonna weigh it all now and add it to the weight removal list. All these interior parts added 6 more kilos to the total, so the car's current weight is 730 kilos. In the next episode, more weight loss, custom lightweight parts, and I have to somehow make room in my garage to fit the car in here. Yeah, wish me luck. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.